Zacho umuhle sana.
Hello, hamonate le kae? My people, welcome to the Real Talk with myself, Fezile Lepanakisi Mens. And Banabeso Tatilena Lakasheno, we're going to talk about 5 reasons why the businesses in South Africa disahone ho hola. Kapa why the businesses in South Africa fails. 5 reasons why businesses in South Africa fails. So, Banabeso, I'm not going to waste your time. I want us to get straight to this. Like I always say, I am more about unemployment solutions. I am more about how we can fight unemployment, how we can help each other come up with solutions on fighting unemployment. If you've been following this channel for so long, you will be aware that most of my topics, most of the things that I talk about are always aligned with fighting unemployment. The fact that sometimes I talk about other people's music from local kasi talented fapaning and so on, that promotion here, those talent means that I'm trying hore those people ba kgona ho tseja, those people ba kgona ho bukua, and then ba kgona ho fumana mosebetsi, something yana to put on the table, cash yana eno ba ifumanang. Otherwise bana be tsatsing lena la kasheno ke tlo bua le lona about the 5 reasons why the businesses in South Africa di sa hole, kapa why the businesses mostly in general they are not growing or why they are failing. So number 1 is access to finance. Many startups rely on financial support from family and friends, which is true banabeso. The business thing at the qalang the capital re lebeletse batswadi ba re thuse bo malome and batho ba tsana le bana no. So now, however, as many business owners have not planned correctly, they often find that the money they need to start and subsidize the business is not enough. So ho bohlokwa banabeso hore re plane. Ho bohlokwa hore na re plane businesses tsa rona before re di qala, so that re kgone ho tseba hore hantle ke tšhelete e kae e re hlokang. For example, on the video ene ke entse on Saturday, explaining about talking to you about or telling you about this other guy I met in town, Covelcom. So sometimes it's not like we need that much money to start business. Not all the industries need that much money to start the businesses. Not all the industry businesses, the businesses in all industries need all the whole equipment or full equipment business for yona is start to operate. Somebody just need ntonyana inyani to start so that business e ka kgona hore e hole. So now bana beso taba ya tšhelete, it's not always about tšhelete for business to start. Sometimes you ka fumana hore it's just a smaller nyana something o ka e sebedisang ka tlung wa starter and then wa rekisa. From there already o so qadile ho fumana sentenyana tse pedi tse tharo tse leng hore di ka kgona ho thusa hore o ka lo reka material o more hore o kgona ho tswela pele o etse di taba tsa hao. So now e qetella ka hore costly trial and error in the use of capital often results in business failure. Yeah, so ile ntho leng hore ne ke qeta o e hlalosa no tjena. Sometimes o fumana hore business we qadile jalo ka o qadile business ya hao, you have your products in hand, you have your services in hand, but because of you don't have enough education ya business, enough education kapa enough knowledge ya your services or your product, you don't know how to cost them. That e qetella e etsa business ya hao e fail, because now sometimes you cost less, sometimes you cost high. So now taba eno e etsa hore when you costing high e balisa batho to buy from you, when you costing less e etsa hore wena o lose as a business person. So those kind of things ke tsona tse leng hore di etsa hore di business tse ngata ka hare ho South Africa di seke tsa pasa kapa di faile, e etsa hore di faile. So we must look on that bana beso hore na re fumana jwang education ya dintho tse leng hore ra hloka. It is a basic need kapa basic need ya education or whatever, yeah, for when as a business person to know how to cost your services and or your products. So it is very important. It's crucial taba ena bafethu ke engwe ya dinto. That's why ele number 1. That's why ele ka hodimo, because ke engwe ya dinto tse leng the business have started, motho sa qadile o fuwe tšhelete ha bona to start a business, but now problem e be ba costing e motlang. So number 2 it says poor planning, and then many potential entrepreneurs have no formal business training and tend to ignore the vital step of developing business plan. Which one? Bafethu, this one is true. Now, according to me, I believe a business plan is not for the other person. A business plan is not for applying for funding and all that. A business plan is for you. A business plan is for you so that o kgone ho tseba your business, so that o kgone ho tseba step by step where my business starts, where do I want to see my business, what are my daily goals, what are my weekly goals, what are my monthly goals. Dintho tse tshwanang le tseno no hore market wa hao o eme jwang, what is your target market, dintho tse kaofela tseno. Guys, we are going through a lot of things. We are going through a lot of things. So your memory or your mind ha e kgone hore e ka tshwarella everything. Tse ding tsa dintho e tlo di lebala. That's why it is important that when you have ideas tse ntle kapa tse positive and whatsoever, that's why it's important to always put them down on a paper. Nka pene ha o di ngole fatshe di ideas tsa hao, because ha o tlo dula we hopotse ntho eno hona le ntho tse ngata life ntse etsahalang o tlo qetella o di lebetse idea o tlo hopola ka mora bo 3 months 4 months ka mora selemo. Man, that's why I had this kind of idea. By that time someone will startile and then it's booming on that idea we lebetse. So when you have a business plan, o kgona strategize everything ya how handle. Horena, this is what I want in my business. This is what I want to see happening in my business. At least in Analan do ferekanya ka hara life. How ntso lebala horena, what was the initial plan ya this business? O kgona go khutlela morao o lo check your business plan. Or no, first this is what we committed to. This is what we committed to. This is what we said we want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So business plan, according to me, it's not for the next person. It's not for funding. Those it's just because they are hlokahala maybe for zona, But I think business plan is for you. O kgona ho tseba business how o kgona ho hopola hore na ho etsahala in your business. So as a result, they do not have realistic grasp and on the cost, responsibilities, and medium to long-term requirements of business, which is one thing right now. So number three, Arona, it says a lack of financial expertise. Yeah, I think he pronounced expertise. Yeah. So now it says many entrants do not understand the financial requirements of business or the VAT text, costing financial controls and other obligations that are part of business mix. You know what, guys? This one I can battle holetator. This one yona ntse le engwe e kgolo e etsang di business tsa rona di seke tsa hola, and ha holo jwang if maybe se iphumane ka re business ya hao o batla hore e be level e nngwe e hodimo, and then your business is registered and all that. Now for so many years, because from high school, tertiary and everywhere, I did not have any background to business studies or economics or whatsoever. So these things are new to me. I do hear them, body vet and all that, this whole language, but some of the things, or one of the things that business it's for us not knowing money. Guys, we need to know money, we need to learn money, we need to know how money works. But we need to know that, we need to master that. That should be our biggest problem. Every day at least 1 hour or 2 hours more we studying about money, because these things delays and sharpen nabo boma 82 for so many years, and problem was that I was too ignorant about that. Happy, I think the ignorance happened at least the mind had a lot of things, you know. I will share with you my story qetellong ho se tla hlalosang dintho tsa ho tshwana le tsena. So bana beso, number 4 ya rona, it says poor stock and cash flow management. The link between stock on the shelves and the cost attached to having too much, too little, or incorrect stock on hand, it's not appreciated as proper controls do not exist. And poor calculation of margin and cash flow often lead to crippling pressures impacting on the business. So, like, business e kadile, you've been selling and selling, but now opetella sometimes so sa tsebo rena what is happening ka re business ya hao. Ha ona di records, ha o le next maybe fatshe, sometimes o reka stock se ngata unnecessary, sometimes o fumana hore stock se ngata se se rekileng se ding di qetella di bola. That's a loss for you. I wanna taba yo, that's a loss for you, because dintho tse di tlabe di dutse mo and then di sa rekwe o tlo iphumana le hore that e tlo costela dintho tse ding tse ngata haholo. So taba tsa hore na tjhelete e kenang le e tswang ha o tsebe hore na ho etsahalang ka yona, because you don't have records. Ha ona next o ngolang fatshe hore na ho etsahalang, because that's cash flow, money e kenang le money e tswang. You don't know what is happening ka yona, which is something important e kgonang ho bontsha if your business is growing or not. If you have your daily records tsa hore na tjhelete kenang ke bokae, tjhelete e tswang ke bokae, e kgona ho thusa hore ka beke o kgone ho tseba hore na tjhelete o etsang ka beke ke bokae, ka kgwedi tjhelete o etsang ke bokae. So if you have the record tsa daily, di kgona ho thusa ho calculate weekly. If una le tsa weekly, easily di kgona ho thusa easily hore o calculate tsa kgwedi. So now when you have all those calculations tsa kgwedi, it is simple for wena hore o kgone ho iphumana o tseba hore na ho etsahalang ka tjhelete e kenang le tswang ka kgwedi. Then o kgone ho bona if business ya hola or not, business e etsa profit kapa ha etse profit. That's whereby o kgone ho bona hore na business ya hao ya hola kapa ha e hole. So it is important hore na dintho tse nyenyana tse tshwanang le tseno ha o lo etsa bo stock, o di check hore na o kgona ho reka dintho tse affordable, o di rekisa ka tjhelete e kae. Ha o reke stock se sengata o sa hlokahale, ke eng o e hlokang ka hare ho business ya hao. Dintho tsa o tshwana le tseno di tsone tse ding tsa dintho tse leng di etsa business tsa rona ka hare ho South Africa di se ke tsa hola. Our last bana problem e re nang le yona e etsang hore di business tsa rona di se ke tsa hola bana beso, which is number 5. It says failure to differentiate between company and personal account. Which this one here wana biso chikaniti ina ke nngwe ya tsona e kgolo le ha e qetella, but like it is important. Using the company account as a personal account leads to confusion regarding the true cost and probability of the business. This further complicated by poor record keeping. So banabeso, we need to know, like otlamea o tsebe hore na there are two people in this. Hona le wena and then hona le wena in your business. So if you sa kgone ho separate the two, o tlo lematsa o mong. And in most cases, the you island in business cannot suffer more than the personal you. So you need to know the difference between you and you in business. So now we have Fezile yana le pelo entle, yana le kutlwelo bohloko, ya ratang ho fana and all that. But now we have this Fezile who is in business, who want his business to grow, abatlang ho bona business ya e hola. So Fezile onana akalematsa onana ka baka la ho ba jwale o tlo qetela sa batla ho fa batho body the credit ya batla ho etsang and all that, which is dintho tse wrong. Ka hara business account wa withdraw fela ha batla wa swipe di taverneng di clubong ka business bank account, which along the way ntse tlo mo batlela di problems taba eno no. So you need to know how to separate the two. You need to have your personal account and then you have your business account. If una le ntho tse una nang wa di hloka maybe ara kgwedi or what, and the business account ina le tjhelete, you rather send the the money from this account to your personal account and then swipe ka ena. It's in this one. So you must know the difference. And happy bafethu I sharp ntho ya hore nje hara kgwedi fela o ntse nahana hore na le tšhelete. You must know the difference. That's not your money. You are broke. Tšhelete eo e bankeng ya business ke ya business a se ya hao. My guy o broke, ha ona nix. Motho ana le tšhelete ke business, and business ya o patala every month. Wa kgola every month tlameha o bane le tsela tse nono tsa hore o ikgodisa jwang, o ipatala jwang every month. Ke mo ya dintho kgona go thusa di business hore di hole. So rona every month ya tšhelete ha ntse re bone ke na ga bona tšhelete fela ka hlanya, and then ha re fitla dindao mona makana ka si re batla go khomela batho go batla go etsang and all that. Kanti no guys, this is a result of failure. It's a result of failure. So we need to know this kind of things for ha di sharp ene ya tlameha hore di etsahale. So bana beso, story saka as ne ke itse ke qetella ka sona as I am closing. Story saka sere bana beso, nna one of the things tse ntseng ke ile ka failure, you know, ke motho ratang ho pusha this idea ya hore let's work for 5 years in one company, especially if maybe o motho wa di graphics o motho wa boma engineering and all that, wabon mechanically and all that, wabon affect, because like I've realized as ke tsamaya ke motho le hore everywhere ke tsamaya I ja sheba and wabon. So now I failed ka hore when I resigned ke na le dikoloto. I had a lot of debt, so that resulted on me not being able to grow my business, or to have a business along hore it la succeed in that period of time. So it was a big challenge, but then I had to resign because of personal issues. I had to, because otherwise I went back home ka pusha business yaka, and when ntse ke pusha at least ne ke na le some second income stream yana, but line is at Chelticalo, but I was struggling because of most of my customers were in Free State and I was working in Pretoria. So sometimes if delivered in tour, people they don't have money to pay for courier and all those kind of things. So it's a challenge. So I went home, I started this business, and then I was selling, and business was doing good somehow, but then the problem ya hore business e khona ho hola, it's because I have too much debt. I have myself along the way into the basic kopana, and you end up also you neglect and also so fumana like how sana next we take a line wa itibala dieta dikipa nix like nje so motho phela mfela o ya pele o zama pusha life fela so try lo mainini nje e ka kenyang tšhelete ka hare ho business so that o kgone ho survive, because sometimes if money the actual business ha o sa kgona ho kenya tšhelete le hore mono batla hore e ka e kenya or what, ha o sana le interest ya go ka etsa eng, so batla fela anything to put money inside business so that you are not survive and all that. So but one mistake, whether you are working and you're having an idea or start a business, the best advice I could give to you right now, take it from me, I know it. Don't you ever or resign or start a business or sena any equipment or soka or saver for capital or start your businesses. So I always say let me just say it, you know, man, the 5 years employment plan. In that 5 years, let me not share it now. I'll make a perfect video for you whereby we talk about the 5 years employment plan for all of you guys who want to open businesses. But I love you so much. I hope and pray that this information and if you do love this video, please press those thumbs up. I would really appreciate that, and follow us by subscribing on the channel. Click that notification button. Follow us on TikTok, Facebook, and on X on Twitter. So kaofela hatsona ke Epic Vision Entertainment. You guys are watching The Real Talk with myself, Fezile Lepanakisi.
The Real Talk, my friends, with
thank you very much for always supporting and following this show. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye bye. Salute.